I know, great way to start a stream, right? I am back from working. And, like I said before, I was suspecting it was going to be an interesting job. It turns out it was an interesting job. I tell ya, this guy got hosed on this roof. It's maybe like 4 or 5 years old, but they did it in February. You don't do roofs in February. I'm sorry. There's not enough heat and sun to tab it down, and it didn't tab down. It didn't do anything like it was supposed to. Oh yeah, right. I need things. I need all the things. I need things and things on things where things need to be evolved with things. I.e. I need the truck and trailer and fuel. So yeah, no, we've had an interesting day in development today. I can tell you that much. I'll tell you that for fucking free. So yeah, I got up on the roof and I'm looking, going, man, this roof looks like it's like 30 years old. Well, it's only 5. Nope, it's about 30 years old the way they did it. Like, not a very big roof either. It's about, I'd say 1,260, maybe 1,360 at the most square feet. Like this, it's not a very big friggin' roof, right? Like, he got nailed with about 30 grand. And like I told him, I said, you know, even roughly figuring this, there's like 2 grand worth of material. It's spongy and everything else. I said, who knows what I might have to fix and everything, but I said, this should only cost at most 9,000. And he goes, funny you should say that. There was about 2 or 3 other contractors that did the same kind of bid. I went with the 30 because I figured, oh, well, he has some spectacular way of figuring out how to do this better. No, you just got screwed. So what were we doing there today? Quite simply put, we were fixing the roof. Whirlybirds were installed incorrectly. So, being that they were installed incorrectly, they collapsed, and because they were placed on top of the roof and not underneath part of the roof, water just kept flooding in. Rotted out a whole piece. Had to go back into town, get a bunch of other supplies, go back there, fix it again. Like, I'm serious when I say this has got to be one of the worst, botchiest jobs ever. And it turns out, the contractor that did it doesn't exist. He never had a business license, didn't have a company, didn't have anything. It just had a crew of foreigners. I'll say foreigners. I'm not going to say they were, but I tell you, do your research on contractors, please, people. Do your research. It makes the rest of us look bad. It really does. And it's a shame, because there's no excuse for it. It really isn't. And like I told him, I said, you know, honestly, try to get your money's worth out of it. Because I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go, well, you know, you spent this much, but you're going to have to redo this roof and spend this much again. No. I literally told him, try to get as much money out of it as you can. If it lasts 10 years, it lasts 10 years. If not, phone me. I'll come in and redo it for you. The right way. It's just... it's bullshit. It's utter bullshit. My cost today, well, there was 2 Whirlybirds. They were $180 a piece at $360. Even though they're basically 3 hours and everything, I only charged them an hour and a half. Because, yeah, I'm the kind of guy that actually really does feel bad about it, right? If it was done right the first time, I wouldn't have been there. But no starter strip. The cuts are freaking jagged and loose, and it's like, okay, even in my first year of doing this stuff, I could have done a better job. Like, seriously. Oh, I need water. Even Dave, my contractor that works with me, he kind of giggled when if you're going to charge this guy, and I said, not that much. I didn't even charge full price. I only charged an hour and a half when we were there for 3. So yeah, I didn't charge him that much. And ooh, I found a 4.63 ounce. Sweet. So besides that, I also I basically just charged him for the material costs and said, you know what, that's probably good enough. He was really happy over it though, and I took pictures, showed him the work and that, and he goes, man, you guys don't piss around at all. You come in, you do your job. He says it looks good. And I said, well, you know, I appreciate it. Anytime someone can give you a guy a compliment like that, man, that's huge for us. So, in some regards, I did my good deed for the day. I helped someone out in need that desperately needed it. But holy crap, the things I saw on that roof. Outside flange for the roof vent was upside down. I didn't even know that was possible. Like it wasn't, well, not really upside down. Inside out. I'm looking at this thing going, that's not right. So I was able to pull it off, slip it underneath the shingles where it's supposed to be, envelope it proper. I don't know. At a certain point now, I just have to shake my head. It's like, and these people get the jobs that we can't as contractors. It's like, what the is wrong with society? Oh, but everyone needs equal work. I agree. Everyone should have the equal opportunity to have a job and make a living. I don't disagree with that one bit. However, what I do disagree with is people ripping other people off. Oh, it's an old guy. We don't need to care about him. No, seriously, you do. And it's not like these people are loaded full of money either. Don't get me wrong, it is a nice little quaint house and whatnot, but yeah, you can tell real quick that he doesn't have that much money. He spent every penny he had to get a new roof, and they didn't do anything right. Hell, this is kind of funny, dude. So drip cap is pretty self-explanatory, right? There's only one way you can put it on, or so I thought. Turns out these guys put it on, well, upside down. Like the ridges aren't supposed to be on top; it's supposed to be underneath, so you can slip your eaves trough in it. So it drips off and goes into the eaves trough. That's how it's supposed to work. These guys decided, nope, that doesn't look right. I better do it the other way. Crap. Yep, there's just some things in this life that you just gotta shake your head at because there's no other explanation. Oh, I forgot to open up my chat window. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, that's my clock. That's not gonna help me any whatsoever. No. Open. Chat window. Chat window. Chat window. There we go. Oh, thank you for the like. Unless that was YouTube doing weird things again. Maybe. It's possible. But definitely thank you for the like. I do appreciate that. Then went, took a look at another job. It's another botched freaking job. It's like, okay, I do agree that LVLs are brutally freaking strong, right? They're amazing. However, it says right on the side of them, not for exterior use, interior use only. And it's stamped with it, and you look at it and go, yep, okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. So where should you put it? Beam for a deck? Well, this guy figured so. Best part is, none of the hangers nailed on either. You look at it and go, well, what the hell was the point of putting a hanger on the frickin' thing if it wasn't, like, what? Alright, well, we got a truckload here. We're almost done another square. Well, actually, when you consider it, we're almost done another day. We're getting close. I haven't actually taken a look. We took a look earlier when we did this, but we didn't take a look tonight on where we stand. We were 27th, I believe, but we could have moved placement again. Leaderboards, season of gold. Yeah, we're down to 29th again. Somebody else moved up in the line. But we should get back to 28 real quick. I was going to do a stupid game, but I think it's kind of imperative. Since this is a bit of a race to see how much we can actually mine, we should probably mine. I'll back it down just a little bit there. And for the most part tomorrow I'll be away again because I gotta go do some work. The night after this I gotta finish off those 2 estimates, which are gonna be easy. The 2 estimates I have to get done, I've already got all the numbers figured out and whatnot. I just gotta put it into a form of an estimate and send it off. This corner's pretty much done. Maybe a little side scoop there, and then I think it's time for us to move backwards. Then a friend of mine's also starting a company, which, hey, good on them, right? Have a good roofer. Maybe they can do a better job than the last 2 roofs I've seen this weekend. Holy crap. But anyways, he's starting out a business, and he says, I'm out of my field. He says, I consider me a dumb fuck that knows how to do the job, and that's about it, right? I don't know how to do this business thing. He says, but no company wants to hire him, right? So he wants to do his own thing. Good on him. Like, really, honestly, good on him. So he was asking me, he says, I know you've run a company for a lot of years. What do I need to know? So I was telling him a whole bunch of stuff, and he goes, holy crap. And he says, that's way more complicated than I was thinking it was going to be. And I said, well, and that's the simple way to do it. I said, the way I've done it is super complex. Even technically, once the YouTube thing takes off, it'll be also run under the same thing. It's just way easier, I find, to run everything through a company than it is to run through your personal. And then, too, it's like, and I've tried to explain this to people, too. They go, oh, I have a gaming machine. I love my gaming machine because I can play and then I can work and I can do everything else. It's like, okay, but here's the thing. Do you write off parts for your gaming machine? They go, no. I said, yeah, you should. What do you mean by that? Well, think about it. Like mine, for instance. So we'll use mine as an example. It is a work computer. I do all my estimates, I do all my bookkeeping, everything else on this computer. So it would make sense if I use said computer as for gaming as a secondary income. That if I'm producing income and use it for business purposes, that I should be able to write off parts. I had a good long conversation with the government about that, and they said, you know, well, that makes perfect sense. And they said, but computer, like gaming parts are really super expensive. Like, there's only so much you can write off. And I said, yeah, I know, I understand that. I agree with that. I said, but what would make more sense? You buy an expensive part that lasts 5 years, or you buy a cheap part that lasts 2 years. Then you have to buy twice as much. The person I was talking to said, you know, that actually makes perfect sense. I said, so, write a little bit off now, but save a lot in the long run. I may not be the brightest bulb on the string, but I tell you, I don't think I've done bad in life with this, some of the decisions I've done. Some of them I still question. Like, construction-wise, this is my baby. This is definitely my main company. I did have a secondary company for a while, which was my recycling. I had a plastic recycling company, doing great. I was told to shut down, so we had to shut down. That was unfortunate because we were doing really well. I still don't get that one. Oh well, it goes back to, I'm just a dumb fuck. I do what I'm told, I just keep doing it. Boing. I did notice, whatever the hell Eddie's doing, the advertising is starting to roll out. He's doing it completely different this time. I kind of like this system. Sitting at 30, close to 50. Pardon me. Still actually pulling some dirt out of that other hole, but it's pretty much done now. That would be this one, a 473. We got her down a lot more. I'm pretty happy by that. So we'll do one, maybe two cleanups tonight and see where we sit. I know for the most part, I'm actually sitting pretty decent. Like, there's nothing to laugh about 2,100 ounces or 2,200. 21, 22. 22.54. Okay. So I should clear both Pierce Washington and Cat Marine. Because I'll have 23.90. Whatever else the next person is, too. So that's kind of cool. As long as I keep averaging the 140 mark. Which I should. I should be able to. Bucket. So yeah, it was another long day. I'm still feeling way better tonight than I did last night. I can tell you that for fucking free. I don't feel anywhere near as tired tonight or exhausted, which is funny because I was on the roof more today. I think the biggest difference of it all today was it wasn't as hot and muggy. I don't know what it is. As soon as it turns hot and muggy, I just can't handle it. Seriously, just can't handle it. Oh, hang on. I just had a brainwave, an idea. What do you mean you have no idea what a telepost is, you swine thing? That's not, no. Erg. Telepost. Everyone else seems to be able to find it. 100-inch adjustable jack. Yep, that's about it. $109 a piece. That's actually not bad. Is that one only 54-inch? Depth is 55. What's the total? Oh, 54 to 100 inches. Oh, okay. So, more than 8 feet. Okay, rebar and remash. That's where it is? There's a 19-inch one. That's awesome. 31 to 55. Yep, looks about right. One thing about it is I can always build blocks on top of it too. Next time we go there, I'll have to get some more. Still another one of those running. Alright, cool. Sorry for the interruption. I just had a brainwave. Happens to the best of us after many years of work. It's like, oh, that's an idea. Which I might pick up more than just 2. That'll just turn in vibrant yellow. I'm so distracted, sorry. I'm thinking about that new job. It's another conundrum of like, okay, well, they use something called LVLs on the beam for an exterior product. It's not designed for it. I think we went through this. So got to replace that with 2x12. Probably go with a. Well, actually, I don't need a 2x12. I could go with a triple 2x10 beam. Because this one it's a true to form. However, no, it can't go 2x10. I'd have to go 2x12. And one reason is a composite on top. On a 12-foot span, cantilevered inside, that's 10 foot. That's 4,000. So I need, in between the 12-foot spans, there's 114, which makes no sense. It's kind of like, oops, we sort of goofed on that one. If we did it off the point, we could do No matter which way I look at it, it's got to be a triple beam. It can't be a double like it currently is. Where's my spec binder? It's kind of funny, I just have to sit here. Okay, that's stuff with the low capacity. I could go with a quadruple 2x10 or a triple 2x12. Okay. That's what I needed to know. So it's gotten a rotten LVL right now. So jack it up, cut the old one off with the chainsaw, peel it off the frickin' joist without knocking down my framework. That looks like a good pay layer. Everything else just kind of looks like gravel. We get to see how much we lost. We have worker salary of $2,460. Processed dirt, we have 1,426 cubic yards. Earned gold was 292.31 ounces, which means provisions for rent was 131.51. And money spent on machines was 51,213. That's not bad. We have 107 left over. A little bit less than what we had laying around yesterday. But we actually have 167,000 still kicking. So what I might actually do is I might not actually head back in today. I might just actually keep on mining. It's kind of my plan. That's not going to take long. This might actually be the last load I need for this cleanup. If that's the case, then we can really do a good cast on it. So yeah, no, it was definitely an interesting day. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I am distracted right now. I must admit, if I'm sort of lack of funny dude tonight, it's because I'm thinking about that estimate and I'm going, what's another way that I can do it? Well, I can do it this way, and this way. Well, you know, I'm always thinking about that. It's like, what is going to be the best way to do this? That's going to be the safest for everyone and be the most structurally sound too. I just can't believe what people can get away with in construction. Like, as kind of guy that I am, they're always hounding me going, well, you need to do it this way and this way. It's like, okay, but these guys get off scot-free. Like, seriously. Yep, just about got another truckload done. We are actually, if you actually look at it, we're getting close on this end of the road already. Really doesn't take much before you're all of a sudden just chewing through the ground. Not that it's a bad thing at all, but 93%. Let's go see what that does for us. Hope I can get some more employees. That'd be uber great, especially if I could get some that change out my mats. That'd be great. 66, we still need a good truckload yet. This will get us about 85. Yeah, one more good truckload should do it. Yes, bump into the track. Well, that's awesome. There's 6%. I don't even think the 6x6s are going to be that expensive for this one. The 2x12 16s are going to be by far the most. Yeah, it's really not taking that long, is it? All of a sudden it just goes boom. I have no idea how much gold is in this stuff. It's only saying 430 or something like that. It might be only that. I don't know. One would think, though, with how much gold's in this area, that no, it should be still more than that. Yeah, there's 48. $54. $60. And swing. And dig. I am actually really interested to know how much we can get out of this. I'm questioning it a little bit now. It's like, okay, well, it's tough to say. Because it only said we basically had 5 meters left. What is it actually showing us now? Still 437. Just about, huh? We're also just about done the square. It's gotten a whole lot smaller and a whole lot quicker. Alright, that should be enough. I was gonna, I think I shut all the lights off. I did. Except this one. My loops are getting smaller. Okay, where are we at? 85%, yeah, we have more than enough. We have more than enough, yeah. I might also have a pop here. Conveyor belt bucket is almost broken. That's bound to happen. I was questioning that one before, though. I wonder how long it's going to be before I need to replace those. Actually, I think I was saying that this morning, wasn't I? Indeed, it was. I was seeing it. For a second there, I was looking at the thing going, does it show any water? Yeah, there's water. Wouldn't be working if it didn't. Yeah, from this angle, it actually looks pretty cool when it's running. Height 4, 95. That one bucket's gonna be swapped pretty soon. Well, pardon me again. Like spring roll, yeah, that one. Looks Jake, buckets have been swapped. Next message is my mats are full. There it is. Shall we do a cleanup? Let's see where we're sitting. Good, let's press the button. Let's grab stupid. Stupid up there, grab that. Okay, we averaged 576. Oh no, I'm just looking at the ladder. 576 last time. I think the last couple times actually. Let's see what we got here. Honestly say what it might actually have. Nope. It's all clear. Yeah, good. Oh, this is yellow on this one too. We're gonna have to replace it soon. Like everything, we're gonna have to replace it. $43. Did I forget to clean up the rest of it last time? Up the rest of the paling? Should be only like 0.6 or something. 617. We are in really good gold if that's 617. That is the best magnetite cleanup for that one we've ever run. That is kind of actually insanity. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty friggin' impressive. I have no idea what these would have run though. $147. Holy crap. Well, I can tell you, it definitely had some gold in it. Yeah, I need one extra pail, but he's good. Alright, let's go up here and clean the mats, shall we? Okay, that's 6 in that one. Oh, we cleared it. That's not good. I was too overzealous with that one. There you go. That one falls in. All right. Nope, that was fine in there. I want you. Nope. Fine, I'll throw you there. How about that? Alright, one more roll. Goes there. There. So we got 2 empties here. Oh, pardon me. Oh, maybe I did add it clean. Wow, I double stacked that one. Alright, I'm gonna beat this one real quick. Done. Alright, let's figure out the pay. So what I do is this, and I don't put the pail underneath it right away. And we do it as one shot. That way I can get a better understanding of how old we're doing. Although 617, we're going to pull in a lot more than 140 ounces. Well, maybe not a lot more, but we're going to pull in more. Sometimes you just can't get it without jumping into it. I am curious. Very curious. So 617 is... Pardon me. 617 is the best we've ever done for that top one. Put these away first. And then I can go test that one and see where we're sitting. What I'll do is I'll dump it in here. Put it under there. I guess I don't need. Oh, yes, I do. Now let's turn this on and see what we're set. $999.59. That is an impressive frickin' haul. This is the big boost that we really needed. That's still at 86, we have time. Up to 15% on that one. But if we don't go in today to dump everything, that's going to be up to around 20-25%, which is going to be huge. So when we actually do go to upgrade and stuff, we'll have stuff to upgrade with, and that and sell whatever we don't. I think this one's going to be a pretty big cleanup. Considering we're just going through the crap and we're already at 176, so we're getting close to that 180 mark already. Which means we've technically did 80 ounces so far. This is the super concentrate. So once it gets below 50, that's when the super concentrate really starts kicking in. Well, it's starting to kick in now. There it goes. It's going up by 2s, 3s, and a whole pile of... Yeah, that's really going up. Oh, that's good stuff. It's almost like ecstasy watching it go up. Yep, that was the best cleanup we've ever had yet this season, 157.38. So where we sit here? 26th. Okay, well we sort of blew past a few people. Look at how close these all are. Yeah, the next cleanup we're going to go blazing past all of them. Because we'll be sitting at about, well, we get another 150 ounce cleanup. Try to mash all those words together at the same time. It would be 2560. So yeah, that would really boost us. It would. I don't think I have that much sitting up there, so I think it's safe to say what we could do is just go out, yeah, go mining. Get back out there. Yeah, 6% left in the thing. Alright, that fills me brains in loins with lust. It's a dopamine hit. What that technically means or says to me is we're going to be just fine. Just keep mining this good yellow stuff in here and we should be doing all right. Well, I don't think there's anything that we can complain about so far. I would say we're halfway into the season and we're sitting at about 2,400, almost 2,500 ounces. And like I said, we'll buy our own ground once we crack that 2 million mark. And truth be told, we're not actually that far from the 2 million mark. Not really when you consider it. I know you're looking at going 167, you're a little ways. Yeah, I get that, but when you consider 260 ounces there, the magnetite trailer is 15% full, so there's probably another 40,000 sitting in there. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but it really does add up quick. So 150, that's definitely a good 75 ounces. So that's 75. Yeah. If we did go in, we would easily get a 180 ounce bar. But like I said, said, I'd really like to see more people willing to be hired. Because every guy working on this stuff makes a huge difference. I'm gonna have to move my Traco backwards, aren't I? Pretty soon, I'm thinking. Yeah, that cleanup definitely makes me get all excited and really want me to dig more ground. That's really what it boils down to. Is it makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something now. It's like, I think we're gonna be just fine now. Until something else breaks or comes up and that, goes sideways in the most horrific way possible. That I could see happening too. We're just about done that little square, and then we only have 2 more. Alright, let's go hook up the water. While I'm here. Well, it'll fill into there, but it won't actually go anywhere. Needs water. There we go. Look at that damn shaking table shaking. Oh, okay, good. Thought for a second there it did. Oh, we got 40% already through there. Yes. Wash plant's already gobbling it up. There's the first bucket going back in. Sweet. Okay, that's really not bad. I am just checking a few things here. I know out of context, right? But it isn't. Where did I just see that? 6x6 tens. I get away with 6x6 tens. That's actually not bad then. 6x6 12s are. Actually, that would be a better option because even if it's 8 feet, which I'm pretty sure it is, that means you got 4 foots, which would be enough to do 1, maybe 2 cantilevers. I felt like I was going to burp there, but that didn't happen. Super weird. I'm actually kind of surprised that this actually show up quite nicely on the whole channel. Alright, let's take a look at the gold map. See, that's what gets me suspicious. That one that I'm currently under. This one isn't doing too bad, but it's just about empty. Just the boat out of pay dirt scraping on this one. That's 19%. Actually, even the one I'm going to do with those posts and that, I'm going to have to... I probably should have like 4 or 5 of those stupid teleposts. I do differently too with the teleposts. I actually, even though I have a couple, I'm gonna buy a couple more in that. But I end up doing it. I don't charge the client for the cost of them. What I end up doing is I actually charge them for the use of them. You're like, okay, well they are about $10 a day each one to rent. So for the whole job, it's like, okay, we used 4 of them, so that's like $80. Feels so weird being on this tall little peak here. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to back up now. Da-da-da-da, 70%. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't find this actually takes long. But at the same time, I look and go, well, last time I looked that was 9:11, now it's 9:15. Yeah, okay, it does. Just play into time a little bit. Alright, what do you figure? What do you figure we're going to get? Oh, that's load next. Like this next cleanup, I should say. I think we should, like, if we did 157 last time, I think if we average 150, we'd be doing pretty good. And of course, that means we lose 150 for rent provision. However, saying that, we'll still be left with about 300 in the end. Yeah, we'll be up to like 43% after this one. So I just need 3 more truckloads. Yeah, I think there might be 3 truckloads here. Although, maybe not in this spot in particular, because it's already getting a little thin. That's not looking bad at all. Do I have any interest in playing Baldur's Gate? Yes, actually. Yes, I actually thought about it quite a bit. I think the biggest thing is I'm going to try to get Gold Rush done first. And then I think I'll venture into it. It's a pretty awesome MMO by the sounds of it. And of course, how could you say no to D&D, right? Anyone who is a D&D fanatic would go nuts for it. This seems to be digging quicker. Why? that's my question. %. Seeing bottom again. Something's a ways down there. Holy crap. If I did actually decide to dig down there, I'd try to maybe do that off camera. Make a road. I don't know how the hell I'd make the road, to be honest. There's 80%. I didn't do a very good job of digging this one out, did I? Essentially, I just cleaned up the side. I didn't actually get any. Alright. Turn the lights off. That burns less fuel. But yeah, we're just about done that other square. So yeah, this stream will pop up. Electrical engine almost broken. No, that's not good. We'll do another cleanup and see where we sit. Like, if you're just tuning in now and getting here, we're actually sitting 26 with 2412. So we should be over the 2500 with the next cleanup pretty easily. And yes, I almost really do want to get down there and find out what the difference of doing it is. It's just getting there is tricky. Unless I dig out straight across there. I mean, there's no freaking gold in it. But I mean, if I spent a day, dug it down, like that I will do off camera. I think it's going to be boring with it. It would be really boring. I know I said it was just going to skim the top, but I just no ideas anymore. Yep, there goes that square. That one's done. It's still marking good. Like, when you actually consider it, that's what I'm thinking about the road, right? So this one's done. It's 430. There's still 6.2 in there. This one I'm working on 3.5. 2.57. So it begs the question. It really does. Oh, there's 46%. $52. $58. That's why I say it doesn't really take that long. Like, that's kind of depressing and sad. I was looking at it going, oh, we're just starting this one. When you consider it, here is the side view. That's where we're sitting. We're already got about a third of this one off. I say it's really kind of depressing how fast that we can dig these up. That looks like the most shallow area to dig to is over there. So ideally, if I was to go down this road, I would probably go through here. Like, there isn't much, but at least I start getting into here, and it's at a fairly deep depth, so that would be my best bet. This is already dug out. There's nothing else here. I don't know if I'd run that dirt. I might end up just hauling it over. But that's going to cost me $200,000 to $300,000 to do it. To get down to this stuff, I don't know. I really don't know if it's worth it. Or do I do a side skirt across here and make a road going down into it? That's probably a better option. Okay, backing it up. Back it up like a Tonka truck. Back it up. Oh, there's 60%. Conveyor belt's almost broken. It's alright, Traco's almost out of fuel. Yeah, the more I think about it, if I was to get down there, I guess I could side skirt it. Release the handbrake. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that would be the best option, is side skirt it. The only problem with side skirting on this side would be because I'm taking this side partially off. I'd have to probably side skirt it going on that way. I don't know if I'd run the dirt on this side. Well, maybe. Maybe I would. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, but then again, it might be. So we are leaving a pretty good percentage behind. And remember, Monday nights are still Assassin's Creed night. We are playing the first one, and I can't remember, but I think there's about 16 hours content in it or whatnot, so be sure to check that out. Yeah, there's that. There's Warband. Of course, there's Starship Troopers. There's at least 20 episodes of that. That's another thing. Oh, that's probably something I could do tonight while I'm working on Esma, just do all the freaking uploads. Because I know Eddie's got it all done. It's just entirely up to me to do the rest. There's 64. $74. I get 10% out of one bucket. Oops. Well, there was a door on that thing. I completely cleaned it off now. I think I'd probably be better off just to keep cleaning off the stuff that I have. Just try and move out as fast as I can. I think that's a better bet. I know I'm leaving good ground behind and everything else, but your fuel is low just as I shut it off. Oh, it won't be exactly 100%, but we're pretty damn close. So while that's processing that, it is a tough decision. It really is, because if I sidestep it, I can basically make a runway from about here and go down, and actually come in about here and really go down hard into here, then we could mine this out. And, well, the sad truth is, like, even when you look at this, like, this is all really good. I think I want to clean this stuff out first, including this. You can't beat that one. And then if I have to, I could do the other stuff. Not that I really want to. Even the one claim I was looking at is about 1.8 million. Which is possible, we could do it. I think this is actually it's one of these ones. Not that one. That one. I can burn all the way through, and even if it does use up a little bit of the other, like, cold mats are full, we're fine. You're completely fine. Workers, there's none waiting. Alright, go back. Bank. 600,000 is old Uncle Arnold's. This one wouldn't be too bad either. I know it's only medium quality. It's 1.2. That one is highly feasible. I know it's 0 lease. This one's 1.8. I actually kind of like this one, Rivertown. Rivertown is 1.2 million. We could easily get to that one, and fairly quickly too. Bucket jigs have been swapped. I mean, it got to 98. Do I try to go for 2 extra percent, which might be... Yeah, what the hell. Let's go down and grab a smidgen more. We're not going to do a full truckload, but we'll We'll grab enough to finish it entirely. That way we get a good solid cleanup. And yes, we will be streaming Gold Rush tomorrow night as well. So be sure to check that out if you guys are so inclined. See if we can hit the mighty jackpot or the motherlode. This is probably enough. That's a quarter of a truckload already, so. Oh, I shut it off. Okay. That looks like such a small amount. But hey, if we can 100% it, we're going to have better gold weigh in totals. And it's gold weighs in totals that I really want. Alright, run it real quick and then we'll shut it off. It'll take a minute for the bucket to get down there again, though. So, if you're just tuning in, we had our best cleanup yet. It was 157.38, which was freaking fantastic. It's going to hit pretty soon here. There it is. Nope, that wasn't it. Shaker. That's it. Basically, just keep pumping that one until it's dry. Bound to happen pretty soon. I mean, these look pretty freaking full. These mats are very colorful. I don't have a pail on here. Alright, let's take a look. We also had the best cleanup of this the last time. We got 617. I don't think it's going to be a 617 again. Maybe we'll spin it over a little further again, but we'll see. You never know when our best cleanup might all of a sudden rear its ugly head. Alright. Oops. I shut the box off. Alright, let's see what this good is. Oops, pedal first. $5.66, yeah, it's not as good as the last game, if I can tell you that much. At $5.66, we're going to get about 138. Well, you know, that's still actually not that bad. And these were amazing last time too. They were sitting at 147 apiece. They're 135 at the moment. So definitely not as good a cleanup. I'll keep this pail over there. Alright, let's take the mats off, shall we? Yeah, it's kind of one of our normal cleanups. It's great, but it's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Hate when it goes through the ground because I'm never really sure if it's coming back or not. Six. This one should be here. I mean, our first cleanups were 16-17%, but I think we should be better than that now. Alright. That's been nice and clean. This is my pail for here, which I desperately need. And then I'm going to get off and I'm going to get my estimates done. I know it's never ending. Alright, let's get a wash. That's what I'll do though, I'll do a mass upload as well. Up here since they're done. 99959, that's what we had the last time. If this breaks 800, I'd be surprised. Holy crap, 917. Alright. That's kind of a surprise, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, you go on. You go off. You make me money, and we'll all be happy. Well, that's already nothing to sneeze at. That's going up pretty quick. pail over here. That's nice. It's actually going up a lot quicker than I was thinking it was going to. It is actually going up pretty quick. Nummy gold. Alright, just got this baby left to put in it. We're good to go for another cleanup, and probably it for the night, to be honest. Could be almost. To be found, to be found, to be found. There we go. Let's turn my light off too. At least we're clearing our lovely amounts. They're like 100 each time. That makes a huge difference. This one might actually get close to 400 ounces gold. Oh yeah, it cleared it. Well, there we go. 144.36. That's still not bad. We're only 3 ounces short from the last one, which puts us at 24th place. Hey, IA Roadkill got up to there. 25.56. I don't know. I might play around and try to build a road. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see tomorrow night what may become of it. It looks exactly the same as it currently does, then you know. Yeah, so if you're new here and you like to see what's going on, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and the alert bell, just so you know when things go live and new content comes out, including live streams. And of course, if you hit that little Viking-esque thing in the bottom corner there, that's the subscribe button. Nice, simple, and easy. Anyways,